All right, Yandre, Cornell, this is Justin. He's going to walk you through the process of how we put the insulation in the ceilings and get it all ready to have that process. So I'll let him explain what his process is.
This is a foam and go is what Braun calls it. So Weld Shop builds a raw box and they send it down here and we spray insulation on the ceiling, on the street-side wall, and on the front. Basically, I go around, I tape it up, perimeter of where I want to spray, and then cover it up with plastic. So that way, everything I don't want to get hit with foam doesn't get hit with foam. So we're going to tape these up, and it's easier if you have a ladder, but I'm a little coordinated, so we can try this. I'm just going to cover these holes up with tape, just like that. I'll get a ladder real quick, it'll make it easier.
All right, so Justin is explaining to us exactly how to go through the process of prepping the box, which is the ambulance back end, for foam insulation. So we taped up the inside with plastic. It was totally wrapped so that it wouldn't get in places that it doesn't need to get into. So now we're going to go around the outside and just tape up the holes. And
you're going to get dirty, but
okay.
All right.
I'm already dirty. All right. Ooh, my piece of tape is too small. I think it's probably good. I'll reinforce it just in case. I don't want to get in trouble again.
And the 3 across the top.
Oh, the really tall ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because those holes are just going to get drilled into, and the screws can go through the foam.
Yeah.
They're self-tapped.
Okay. So what's the next step once we're done?
M1 the ribs, and then it's ready to be sprayed. It's kind of like a WD-40. It's
okay.
I don't know what it's called exactly.
Okay. So we're gonna M1 the ribs when we're done here, and you saw on the inside he explained where the ribs are, or the roof support beams. So we need to put something like WD-40 on those.
All-purpose lubricant. So there's your hole.
It's kind of like hairspray.
Yeah, just like hairspray. So you spray one this way, across where the lateral's pointing back. See, because what happens is I'm going to be spraying the front this way. So I'm going to want to spray the front sides and not the back sides when I'm spraying this way. When I go to spray this way and I come back down here, we're going to spray this side facing this way. And this right here is usually my cutoff.
So we just do like a stream of it?
Yeah, so we do a stream across where it's going to be facing this way. And then we aim it down a little bit, or pull it down a little bit, about 6 inches from the lateral. And we're going to do one across the bottom as well.
Okay.
I'll let you try it. I'll stop you if you're doing it wrong. Because if you do too much, all the foam's going to fall off and it's going to be really sloppy. And if you do too less, it's going to be terrible to try to get it to come off.
Okay.
So what I do is I usually count out 4 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, end on 4, and then on the way back 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, let me try it.
All right, I'll give you a shot.
Justin explains to Cornell that in order to peel the excess foam off the metal, she needs to spray the N1 lubricant onto the ceiling. This makes it easier for when Braun installs the ceiling panels.
Yeah, we kind of got thrown into the line on this one where Justin was taping up the inside and cleaning it up to make sure that we can spray the insulation in there. So we taped up the outside as well. So this box is fully prepped and ready for insulation spray.
I got the sock on my head so that way the foam particles don't get inside of my hair. Really, it's a pain in the butt to get off. If it gets on your skin, you can't wash it off. You gotta wait for your skin to die and then it'll fall off on its own.
Thank you for doing this part for us, the heavy lifting, so we don't have to get dirty.
Yeah, I've went through 3 pairs of tennis shoes already, so this is your best bet.
Oh, he looks like he's about to go into battle and put his armor on. So apparently that stuff really kicks on. Oh, that's hard.
Oh yeah, that's really hard.
He does have his armor on.
Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah.
All right.
Here goes nothing.
Justin starts the process of spray foaming. It's important when doing this to apply an even coating of foam. The inside temperature of the ambulance can reach up to 150 degrees due to the heat of the foam and the chemical reaction. Needless to say, it's important to move quickly.
Now that we're done spraying the modular, we're going to cut the ribs off and tear down the box to get it sent back down to welding so that way they can put in the upper cabinets and the headliner.
So what are we cutting?
We're gonna cut the ribs. I'll show you real quick. I'll give you an example, and then I'll let you guys do it on your own. Basically, just take this tape here. It's ran all the way around. Just start pulling it down. It's easy.
There, I'll do this side.
Okay.
Keep going all the way around. Now we're going to cut the foam side along the side of the lateral here, and then we're also going to take all the foam off the bottom of the lateral. So that way there's clean aluminum showing against.
Okay.
Like you can literally just like almost peel it off. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to cut first, so that way when I peel it doesn't just go and peel it all along.
Oh, yeah.
How far up do we want to cut? Like halfway?
As long as you cut over the... Here, I'll give you a little example real quick. As long as you cut over where that lateral's at, you'll be all right. You can about eyeball it. If you want to cut it all the way at the top, you can. It's just making it harder on yourself because that's usually thicker foam you got to cut through.
Okay.
So the lower you go, the better it is.
Okay.
So you can start wherever you want. Really.
Take that thing out.
You got another knife for it?
Yeah, I had one.
It's like one of my go-tos for my time in prison. All right.
Okay, you want to do the
We're going to stand way back.
Yeah,
I wouldn't stand in front of them. Yeah, that's the best spot. Come over here. We'll help with the light too. These are natural. Yeah, you only have to go to the edge of the countertop there, so about 6 more inches and you're done. Then what I would do is I'd make a little nick. Yeah, in the bottom just like that. And then pull it down if you can. If not, you might have to go over it one more time. Yep, you got it. Sometimes it's easier if you take the knife blade and run it across the bottom as you're pulling it down. It'll come off a little bit smoother.
I see. Yep.
And you might be able to run it all the way down to the edge. Like right now, you got to clean up that because we got to. When they put that headliner up, it's going to come all the way up to here.
Okay.
So we got to take the knife, cut that out, and what happened is you started a little too soon. So if you start all the way back in the corner when you start, it'll generally pull it all the way off.
Cornell and Yandre clean up the access foam on the ribs. The foam helps reduce the noise and vibration produced when the vehicle is in motion. Once this is completed, they will move on to the next task.
Ta-da! Beautiful. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, Justin, for letting us help out.
No problem. It was a pleasure to have you here.
All right, great.
Yeah, that was a really messy process. I'm glad that...
It smelled.
Horrible.
You can kind of taste it.
I feel like I need to do a full detox now.
I can still taste it a little bit, actually.
Yeah, it was intense.
It was very small in there, in the ambulance. Real tight, dark, loud. Fun time.
That station's right next to the grinding area, so it's constantly just the noise of like metal grinding on.
Yeah, so props to Justin. I mean, he's doing a really good job and looks like he knows his stuff.
The foam chemicals that they use, there's like a resin that combines with another chemical, and when the chemicals are heated up, that's when they form the bond and the reaction happens. So they actually heat it up, and when you spray it out, it's extremely hot. It's like 150 degrees.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's a hot liquid that they're spraying, and then it turns into this foamy insulation stuff. Super interesting.
But I guess now we're gonna do painting.
Yeah, so we're done with the inside. Now we're moving on to the outside.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, thank you for watching.
American Made is brought to you by Sigma Nest Software.
Nest with the best.
If you want your shop to feature in one of our episodes, click on the link below in the description.
And if you want to make sure you don't miss an episode, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Except I like majorly cheesed up at the end,
That's
like
fine.
this.
Yeah, totally good.